Hey, I'm Rob, and I love making videos like this because I get to check out a new amp and jam a bunch of riffs to help you guys make the decision on whether or not you want to get this new amp for yourself too. So let's do just that. Here we are with the STL Amp Hub. For those of you who aren't familiar, it's just a suite of a bunch of representations of awesome amps that you know and love, from Engel to Peavey, Mesa, the EVH stuff. I mean, it's got everything in here. And today, if you are an STL Amp Hub owner, you already have access to the July amp of the month, the Bogart Ultrasonic Blue. And if you don't know this amp, how this Amp Hub works is, it's like a subscription-based thing, and every month there's a new amp or some new component to it. You can also just buy these amps one by one. So each month there is something new to check out. When are they gonna run out, you know? I mean, you got to at some point. But anyways, it's a sweet idea right now, and it's definitely affordable to pick up the Amp Hub and get all of these amps. By the way, no sponsor or anything like that. I mean, yeah, they give me the plug in here, but this is just an honest and unbiased review to help you make your decision. So I'm not trying to sway you in any way. We're gonna bring up this Bogart here, which is a representation of the classic BOGNER UBERSCHALL, a super popular German boutique high gain amp that I have a little bit of experience with myself, as my band Chimera, our 2005 self-titled record Chimera, we quad tracked that album and have a right and a left with a BOGNER UBERSCHALL and a right and a left with a PB 5152. And you can obtain that same sound here by blending the Bogart with the Meridian 65. Where's that at? Right here. I made a video on this too, if you're interested in checking that out. But anyways, today we're talking about the Bogart. Let's go. Right here, it looks sweet. I love how clean it is. It looks super simple, super easy to control. An amp right up my alley. Here's what it sounds like with just everything at noon. Total default. My first time hearing it right now. I just brought it up. I'm gonna jam it out, because why not? First thought, without doing anything, is that it's really, really tight. Right? Super tight. Haven't even messed with this gate yet. But that could be because maybe there's not a lot of gain going on yet. So let's get a little volume. Maybe some presence. I like a little more treble, a little more mids. I'm just gonna crank everything here. That's what I would do if I walked up to an amp anywhere or anytime I do one of these. I just crank some stuff. Maybe not all the way at first, but sounds super killer right away. I mean, I'm actually blown away by just how good it sounds. Anyway, just these little tweaks I did. Maybe a little more treble, a little more mid. Speaking of Chimera's self-titled, doing some new tab for a song, the final song in the collection off that, over my Patreon community, a song called Left for Dead. So it's fresh in my mind right now, because we were tabbing it out with a couple of my buddies from there. Man, don't you hate when you forget to put your phone on mute here when you're making a video? And now I'm just distracted by it. Let's try that again. This thing is just tight, which makes it so inspirational. I feel like I'm flying right now. Let's hear this clean channel here. Volume. Nothing special, kind of what you'd expect there. Again, I'm just gonna turn some stuff up here. So let's see loud there. Pretty nice. So with the amp up here, you get your tuner, which I forgot, you gotta actually X that out to get rid of it there. A bunch of effects you could put on there before the amp, tons of stuff. The amp itself, like I said, a bunch to choose from there. You can do all sorts of speaker stuff. Tons of post-signal effects here. Let's do that. Let's just get a little delay. How about a little verb? Come on. Okay, where's a verb? Verb. All right, not even gonna adjust anything here. Just gonna put those on, see what it sounds like. Pretty cool. Man, I'm just loving this. A winner right away. I don't know what else I could show you here. So easy to set up. I mean, that might be it, the Bogart. I love all these things, man, because I think they're just easy to dial in. They just sound great right away. And sometimes that can be deceiving because you pull it up and you think, oh, that's awesome. And then you go and you compare it to something else and you're like, oh, it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. stacked up against this that maybe another plugin you spent some time with dialing in. So anyways, they all, like I've said, many of you've heard me say before, they all take a little bit of dialing in, but when you get one that just sounds killer right off the bat, like this, which is what I'm looking for. I don't want to have to spend a bunch of time up front trying to make a bunch of tweaks just to get it to sound good. I want to be able to plug in while inspiration is flowing, have it sound good enough to inspire me even further to just start riffing right away without having to mess around. I'm kind of a meat and potatoes guy with these amps where I don't want a ton of control. Just want to be able to plug in and jam, and man, what are they calling this? The Ultrasonic Blue, Bogart Ultrasonic Blue. Another one that gets my stamp of approval from the STL Tones Amp Hub collection. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I got a couple more of these on here from STL Tones, the Tone Hub thing, the Colin Richardson one. I did the Laney a couple months ago, and I hope to continue doing these too. So I'm a big fan. Check out some more of those videos from me if you haven't seen them so you can help make your decision. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and see you on the next one.